Welcome. It's been a while since I've been live on YouTube, so I'm excited to do it here. Today we're going to be doing the channeled messages for January 2025 with some of these new oracle decks that I purchased. We're going to be doing all zodiac for the entire zodiac, all 12 zodiacs tonight live. I wanted to do it live. I was guided to do it live. So I am going to be letting these cards choose what order I do them in, because these cards are all of the zodiac in the cards. So I'm gonna let the cards choose what order we're gonna go in, okay? All right. For those of you who are new to my live stream, someone had asked me if I do super chat. I don't believe I have super chat on yet, but if you would like to send a donation, I believe you can do so in the link above on my screen. So hello, welcome. I do feel that I'm gonna be starting to do more lives on YouTube. Spirit has really been guiding me to get back to my YouTube collective more. I kind of was spending a lot of time on Instagram because it was just quick and easier to get things out, but Spirit has been guiding me to put things more on my YouTube channel. Again, they've actually been nagging me to do this for like the last 6 months, and I've been stubborn about it. So I'm just gonna listen, okay? Remember, sometimes we just have to shut up and listen to whatever Spirit wants me to do. So we're gonna be doing more lives on YouTube. So if you have not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed and you have your notification bells turned on. And if you would like to share this video with anybody who you think needs to hear the messages, please do so. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I already called in my spirit team. I'm going to go ahead and call in the guardian angels of the collective in love and light who wish to bring messages of truth, love, and guidance to everyone present for all the zodiac messages. At this time, I call in the guardian angels of the collective for all the zodiac messages that need to come through in truth, love, and light. Always truth, love, and light. And even if it's bad news, it's gonna be good news for us. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Angels of the collective, what zodiac sign would you like to speak to first at this time? Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Thank you, Jessie. Okay, Pisces, the angels of the collective have chosen you as the first one to receive your channeled message tonight. So I am going to be using some of my oracle cards, but I am also going to be using some tarot cards tonight, just to fill in the channeled messages. So let's go ahead and see. Let me shut up for a second to see what messages the guardian angels have for you for Pisces. Okay, Pisces, guardian angels, what message do you have for Pisces at this time? The first thing that I'm hearing for you, Pisces, is I'm hearing that song that goes, Glow, 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 gloria. So that is a very powerful song aimed at God, and for me, Pisces is the divinely guided sign. And the first thing I heard from your guardian angel collective was them saying, step into your power. Step into your divine power. They want you to step into your divine power. They want you to recognize that you are the mystic and that your sensitivity is your power. Okay? So Pisces, your divine angels are saying, remember, your sensitivity is your power. Thank you, Phyllis. Okay, let's go ahead and see here. What other messages do you have for Pisces, angels? Spirits of the collective. Adapt to your surroundings with grace. Cleanse with every leap forward you take. Immerse in magic. Okay. So you, again, immerse yourself in your power, Pisces. Opening portals. Okay. New doors are opening for you, for sure. Warm feelings. Okay. I love that. Okay. So I'm going to go on every card. I'm going to see here. So the first card you got was the Mystic Leaves. Isn't that interesting how both of your cards say mystic on them? there's mystic here, the mystic, right? And then mystic leaps. You can't make this stuff up. So I love this deck. It's still a Halloween deck, but I feel like it had some messages still, even though we're past the Halloween time. Adapt to your surroundings with grace. Cleanse with every leap forward you take. Immersed in magic. Immersed in your magic. You know, this frog on here is reminding me of this ceremonial, there's this ceremonial process that involves the poison from a Amazon, from a frog from the Amazon. Okay, the poisonous frogs of the Amazon. So there's this, not to say, disclaimer, I'm not telling you to go get poisoned in the Amazon, but this is reminding me of this ceremony that is done in the Amazon with the poison from the poisonous frogs. And it's a very tiny, it has to be administered by a shaman, and it's a very tiny amount of poison that is placed on your skin. Just by it being placed on your skin, it kind of takes your entire body through this process where you kind of separate from the physical body and you enter into the spirit body, okay? And I'm not telling you you have to do this necessarily to enter into your power, but your angels are kind of showing me like you glowing, entering into your power by entering into your spirit body more. So your angels are saying, and your spirits, Pisces, are really asking you in January of 2025 to focus on stepping more into your spirit body, into your light, into your power. Okay? Because doing so is going to allow you to open some new portals in your life. Thank you, Casey. It's going to allow you to open some new portals, thank you, Monica, in your life. Okay, let love enter your life, past dreams rekindled, open the door to new opportunities, dreams rekindled, and new prospects are opening up to you right now. Okay? So, by stepping into your power, and hey, maybe some of you might want to research this ceremony. I believe some people call it combo. There's different names for it, but if you look up frog ceremonies in the Amazon, I'm sure you can find some research on that. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying you might want to look into that. You might also want to look into other ceremonial practices that allow you to connect more to your spirit. There are many other things out there. There's ayahuasca, there's rape, there's there is hypnosis, okay? So you may want to look into those practices to help you connect deeper with your spirit, or simply meditation. Because to me, meditation is the best thing you can do. There's also teas like mugwort and what was that other tea? Blue lotus flower that can help you connect more to your spirit. And it's interesting here because on your third card, they're showing me a teacup. So create space for quiet moments each day to reconnect with yourself, time to reflect. I'm also getting for you, Pisces, that you may want to do more tea ceremonies for yourself, where maybe you should take some more time to do teas that are going to help your mood, that are going to help, magical teas as well. I'm hearing magical teas, ceremonial teas, because the element of water is very connected to you, Pisces, and it would be beneficial. Even some salted teas. I just heard Earl Grey as well for some of you would be beneficial. My cat loves to play when I'm doing my reading. So if you hear weird noises in the background, it's her messing with her scratcher. All right, let's go ahead and see what other messages Spirit has for you, Pisces, for the month of January. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for Pisces for the month of January? I feel like listening to that Gloria song would be really beneficial for you. I forget, is that the name of it? I know that it's usually a song that is sung in church. Pisces, I think that there's also, okay, so Pisces, I just recently was speaking to Spirit about certain curses that lead to physical pain. And one of the things that I learned from Spirit last night in trance is that there are some curses that are attached to your emotional pain and turn your emotional pain into physical pain. So you might be experiencing some physical pain in your body or tightness in your body, and you're not really sure why. And Spirit is saying it's because there is dark magic affecting you that is turning your emotional pain into physical pain. And until you deal with your emotional pain, you won't be able to unravel and undo that physical pain. So the more happiness that you feel, Pisces, whether you're a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, these messages can apply to whether you're a Pisces sun, moon, or rising. If it resonates for you, take what resonates, leave what does not. For you, Pisces, because you are so ruled by water and our bodies are so full of water, Spirit is saying there is dark magic, or not even maybe dark magic, but just negative energy in your aura that is turning into physical pain. And it's doing so because there is a lack of forgiveness that has happened. I know that there are some people that have hurt you severely, is what Spirit is saying to me to tell you. And they're saying, we're not telling you that you have to forgive them or absolve them of their wrongdoing, but you do need to forgive them and let it go for yourself. Because the longer you hold on to this resentment, this anger, this emotional pain, it's gonna continue turning into physical pain. So this card reminded me of that. So notice how like she has emotional pain and it's literally turning into physical pain here. It's like this feeling trapped in the upper body area, maybe the neck, the chest. You can't expand your chest. You feel like I feel like somebody is squeezing me, and the only thing that you can do is just be in pain. It's almost like I can't even breathe, okay? And this is because of the emotional pain that needs to be released, forgiven, and transmuted so that you can find your happiness. Find your happiness is what I keep hearing. Archangel Michael is stepping through and he's saying, let go of this to God. Let it go to God. Let it go to God. And he's actually asking me to share a ritual with you, Pisces. You're going to need, for this ritual, you're going to need an object that you're willing to let go of. It's an object that has emotional meaning for you or some sort of connection to you, but you are willing to release this object, okay? So I'm about to give you a ritual. So to let go of this pain, what I want you to do is, I want you to get that object that you're willing to release, that you're willing to part ways with, and I want you to light a white candle, and I want you to sit in silence like the hermit, and I want you to reflect on all this pain, this emotional pain that you're holding, Pisces. And I want you to hold that object that you're going to be releasing after this ritual in your hands, and I want you to hold it in your hands, and I want you to envision transferring all of that pain, all of that suffering to this object, and saying to it, I thank you for taking on my suffering. I thank you for helping to liberate me in God's name, in the name of the goddess, in the name of God. I thank you for being a willing vessel for all this pain that I need to release. And I want you to focus on that object, and I want you to envision all of this pain transferring into this object. It's so interesting because right here she's staring into this object. You see that? It's transferring all of this emotional pain. Yes, you may have to cry it out. You may have to say it, you know, and say, by transferring this pain to this object, I forgive this person, or I forgive this situation, and I liberate myself from this suffering. Okay, so you're gonna hold on to that object and envisioning yourself transferring all that pain, all that suffering to that object, and saying, as I release this object, I am now free and I am able to move forward. So only do this ritual, Pisces, if you really truly feel ready to release this pain and you really truly feel ready to let this situation go. If you're not able to necessarily completely forgive this person, say, I forgive this person for myself, and I give whatever justice they need to receive to God. To God, for God to decide. Okay? But allow it to release from you into this object so that you can be set free, Pisces. And after you're done, dispose of this object in nature, somewhere where no one else would be able to pick up that object. Because remember, now that object is infused with all of your suffering. Okay, so you don't want anybody to be able to pick up that object. So you want to either throw it in the river, as long as it's not going to harm nature, or bury it somewhere, or take it to the woods and leave it somewhere where nobody's ever going to touch it. Because or you can take it to a garbage can at the crossroads where the garbage truck will be the only one touching it, and you don't have to worry about that object being picked up by anybody else, because you're going to transfer all of your suffering to that object. Okay, and once you do this ritual, it's going to help you start to release this pain, and you're going to start, and you should start feeling physically better as you start embracing your happiness and you start releasing your suffering. Okay, that is the message, Pisces. Whether you are a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, if this message resonated with you, I would highly recommend doing this ritual when you are ready. Okay. Okay, that's the message for Pisces. Is there one more last message for Pisces? What's the last message for Pisces? Once you do this ritual, you will be able to have the willpower and victory and recognition that you desire, and the willpower to move forward in peace. Okay? All right, that's your message, Pisces. By the way, I will never DM you offering you any messages. There's a lot of fake pages of me out there impersonating me. So I did want to let my YouTube community know that that is not me. If you would like to book a private reading with me or spiritual consultation for spiritual work, the only way to do so is on my website, which is highpriestessmay.com. highpriestessmay.com. Just like my YouTube channel with a .com at the end. highpriestessmay.com. Okay? All right, Pisces, many blessings. I feel right here some things you need to release. Okay, remember, you are the mystic, compassionate, imaginative, healer, empathic, adoring, and magical. So step into your power. All right, let's go ahead. You're welcome. Thank you, Isabel, for your donation. All right, let's go ahead and see. Thank you, angels, for your messages. Let's go ahead. Who would you like to receive their message next? Aries. Ooh, Aries. Look at that. I guess spirit is going in order. Aries. Okay. Look at you, Aries. Look at you. Nice. I think that's a Lamborghini. Lamborghini, look at you being all badass. Excuse my language. This is for 18 plus. Alright, I'm trying to put it here. Okay. Alright, let's see. Spirit, what is your message for Aries for January 2025? Let's see. Have not done Capricorn yet, no. Angels of the Collective for Aries. What message do you have? Okay, Aries, you got a lot of cards. Aries, what are you doing? Angels of the Collective. What message do you have for Aries? Interesting. I guess there's portals opening for you too. I was drawn to pull multiple cards for Aries. Hold on. May these have the cards for Aries 2025. Okay, well I guess you got that message as well, Aries. Let's see. All right. So Aries, who is known as the fire starter, definitely look like a fire starter here. Active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, innocent, on a mission, bossy, driving, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, and competitive are all words that can be used to describe our beautiful Aries. I love Aries though. One of my favorite people is an Aries. All right. So thank you, LaShonda. So let's go ahead and see here what message you got. Ooh. Mortal Mask, Enchantments, Shadow Serpent, Creeping Fate. Interesting. Let's start with the Mortal Mask. You know, Aries is known as like the youngest in the zodiac, unless they've reincarnated many, many times, okay? So usually Aries risings are the ones who have, in my research, reincarnated a lot. Usually Aries sun and moon are usually like the newer souls. But I find that Aries, well, sometimes Aries moon and Aries rising are the older souls that have reincarnated many, many times. Mortal Mask. Now the Mortal Mask is reminding you to live your, you know, this card also, not just this one. I keep hearing, remember that you came to have a human, you're a spirit, that you came to have a human experience. Remember that you came to have a human experience is what I just heard. So I was going to read what was on the card, and then I just was like, this here, the energy I'm getting from this is just like delicious, sexual, passionate, mischievous energy. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, Aries, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you need to kind of embrace that aspect of yourself. That aspect of yourself that is mischievous, a bit of a fire starter, passionate, you know, that more sexual energy, materialistic energy right now. The Mortal Mask reminds you to live fully. Wisdom rests in the bones of the past. It's not the end. Embrace the inevitable. So I feel like it won't do you well right now, Aries, to avoid every experience possible. I feel like you need to live every experience to the fullest, okay? I can't repeat what you said. So, however, Enchanted Tree. Bite into the magic of indulgence. See, I hadn't even read the cards yet. Bite into the magic of indulgence. Smiles hide a sharper edge. Sweet surprise. Tempted to stray. Ooh, some of you are tempted to cheat right now. Be careful. Sweet, you know, sometimes that fruit is not as sweet as it seems. Shadow Serpent. Shed the weight of old burdens. Paths twists ahead. Buried fears awaken. Get ready to strike. So you might have been having a lot of messages in your dreams. Some of you, Aries, if you have been paying attention to your dreams with snakes, and it's because a lot of you are going through transformational moments right now where you are being called to shed who you aren't now meant to be anymore. Creeping fate, weave your destiny with patience. Traps and treasures lie together, connected to all things. It's back to this, sometimes the fruit may seem very, very sweet, but it might be a trap, so you have to be careful, okay? You have to be careful, but still have fun, okay? Be careful, but have balance in both the carefulness and the pleasure seeking, okay? Let's see here. Opening portals. I feel like for you, Aries, I feel like Spirit is trying to open a romantic portal for you. Whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single, I feel like there is this need to reintroduce lust into your relationship or into your experience, okay? The reason for that is because sometimes it is through lust that we make certain connections that are necessary for our spiritual growth, okay? But not just lust, but also love into your life. There are new opportunities opening up. Let love into your life. Past dreams rekindled. Open the doors to new opportunities. Dreams are being rekindled and new prospects await you. Okay, trail of shadows. Challenges reveal true love. Walk together in life. Path of prosperity. I feel like this is for some of you, Aries, who are in relationships and maybe the flames of passion have not been as lit lately. And Spirit is saying, that's what I mean. I feel like there needs to be an effort to reintroduce lust even within a long-term relationship. Okay? Challenges reveal true love, walk together in life, and paths to prosperity often twist deeper. Listen for what is hidden, okay? So, have those. Well, I didn't show you these ones, but all of them. Oh, the spider. Just remember that you do weave your own destiny, Aries. You are the weaver. I love this song. We are the womb, we are the web, we are the weavers, we are the web. So understand that you are both the weaver, and the web. Okay. We are the flow, we are the ebb, we are the weavers, we are the web. So keep that in mind. Ooh, passion's warmth. Old flames are rekindling. Past connections can reignite prosperity. Home is health. Heart, purpose, grateful. Some of you have been wondering why your money has not been good lately. And it's because your money is tied to your sex life. Even if you are in a relationship, if you are completely dead in your sex life, you're gonna and you are a fire sign. I have noticed this with a lot of fire signs that I work with. If you are a fire sign, you need fire. Okay, that's root chakra, sacral chakra energy. And your money, a lot of the times, is connected with how sexually active you are. Okay, whether you are with somebody long term or whatever that may be, there may be somebody coming back from your past as well, a passion that is going to be rekindled here. Thank you, appreciate the compliment. So keep that in mind. What are you not seeing, Aries? What you're not seeing right now is your warm feelings. I think that some of you may be too focused on the lust part, and you may not be focusing too much on the actual gushy feelings, it's like you may be connecting on a sexual level, but there is no emotional connection. And Spirit is saying, okay, some of you who have the emotional connection, Aries, you need to do more of the sexual connection. And though some of you that have the sexual connection, you need to seriously focus a little bit more on the emotional connection, okay? But take time for yourself each day, is what Spirit is saying here. Take some time for yourself each day. Let your desires fuel your actions and inspire you to pursue your goals now. Express your uniqueness and the dynamic energy you bring to the world. I feel like we tell Aries to shut up too much as a collective. But Spirit is telling you, Aries, the more people tell you to shut up, the more you need to speak. But maybe you just need to, no. They're like, no, don't do it. So my Sagittarius self was about to be like, maybe you need to think before you speak. And your angels are like, no, that is not what we said. So Aries, we gotta stop telling you to shut up, is what I just heard. Your spirit guides are like, stop telling Aries to shut up. Let them express themselves, okay? Let them say what they need to say. Let's go ahead and see here. Truthful. Just make sure that whatever you are saying is truthful, okay? It's truthful, it's giving, it's loving. And watch for your temper, okay? So express yourself as freely as you want to. Just make sure that it is truthful, it is loving, it is necessary, and it is not fueled by anger, okay? However, I do see things moving very quickly for you, Aries, especially if you're an Aries moon. I'm seeing you being very, very intuitive, very psychic right here. Some of you may be starting some sort of like either psychic or psychological path that will allow you to help other people either psychologically or spiritually. Very much Aries moon. So interesting. I just got a message for each. Okay, so Aries sun, speak. If you are Aries sun, speak truthfully. If you are Aries moon, embrace your loving, giving, and psychic energy. And if you are Aries rising, it's time to take speed, to multitask, and to get shit done. Quickly. Excuse my language, but yes. That's interesting. Spirit usually doesn't give me one for each, but they told me this is for Aries sun, this is for Aries moon, this is for Aries rising. All right? All right, so that is your message, Aries. I hope that you enjoyed that message. That is your message for January 2025. Rekindling flames. Make sure you're enjoying that human experience, but make sure that you are also not forgetting about the important mushy things that are part of the human experience, okay? The mushy feelings that are part of the human experience. And make sure that you are speaking truthfully, lovingly, and getting things done depending on where your Aries is in your chart. Okay? All right. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com, or to book a spiritual consultation for spiritual work. I will never DM you or offer you readings out of nowhere. Those are fake pages, okay? There's a lot of fake pages out there impersonating me, so please don't fall for it. Report them if you see them. And a lot of people on my YouTube channel aren't aware that I have a magic shop, which is a handcrafted magical botanica where I make everything, all magical products, and you can shop that on hpmayMagicShop.com. So, Aries, you could use some magic, okay? Go to hpmayMagicShop.com, get you some candles, get to work, okay? All right. Alrighty. I have a lust oil. I have a lust oil, I have a love oil, I have a money magnet oil, I have a lucky coin oil. You might want to mix all those together and make some magic in your life. hpamagicshop.com. Hold on, did I mix these up? And remember, you are the weaver and the web. Okay. Oh, and there is also Lust Honey, which is made to amplify your magical power. Okay. What? Yes, and magic is spelled with a CK because it is ritualistic magic. So it's CK. Okay. Magic with a K. So hpmaymagicshop.com. I will link my highpriestessmay.com and my hpmaymagicshop.com in the description of this video once I post the replay. Okay. And there's also Lust Water. There's many wonderful products that you can check out. All right, thank you so much, Spirit, for your message for Aries. Let's go ahead and see what message is there for who's next. All right, Spirit of the collective, angels of the collective, who would you like to receive your message next? Which zodiac? Sagittarius. I was in love with the Sagittarius. All the emotions you put me through. Ooh, Sagittarius. You might want to listen to that. What is that? What's that song called? Signs by Beyonce. There might be a message there for you. That might be the vibe that you need to embrace right now. Sagittarius, the voyager, the philosopher, the astrologer. Bluntly honest, Sagittarius. Ethical. When you are in your higher self. So this message is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Go ahead and see. Spirit, what message do you have? Angels, what message do you have for Sagittarius? I was in love with Sagittarius. I love that song. Okay. Okay. Spell weaver. You are a spell weaver. Okay, you are a witch, Sagittarius. You are magical. You are magical. You know what I find, whenever someone is a Sagittarius, I find that maybe in their past lives they abused their magical power. So then they have to be born as a Sagittarius, so that they have to really think and be very philosophical about everything that they do. Let's see here. Ooh, flowing memory. Alrighty. The Voyager. You need to definitely have some adventure, Sagittarius. January 2025. Okay. So those cards came now upside down. You got a lot of cards in the diving deep. So we have the what do you need to leave to leave behind, or what do you need to know right now? What's coming in for the heart in your home, and diving deep here. All right, so let's go ahead and see. So what do you need to know right now? Magic flows from within. Craft intentions with care. Ancient wisdom guides you. Gather your coven. So, Sagittarius, you were a witch in a past life. Whoever's watching this video and resonates with this message, you were a witch in a past life. You were a spell weaver. Spell weavers are one of the most magical people, most powerful magical people, because there are witches that can repeat spells, and then there are witches who can create spells. And creating spells, I waited a very long time. I want to say like 15 years before I actually started creating spells, because Before that, I would just copy whatever spells worked for my ancestors, what my spirits told me would work, and obviously I still do, but I would just copy spells that were in my lineage for a very long time and I knew would work the way they needed to work. And then when I awakened to my spell weaving ability, I started creating my own spells. And then I started seeing that the creation of my own spells was really working. And I found out from some witchcraft elders that spell weaving is actually one of the hardest magical abilities of a witch. Because a lot of witches can copy spells, but they cannot create them, okay? So in a past life, and probably here now, Sagittarius, you are a spell weaver. You are a witch. You have the power to manifest and manipulate energy around you into the direction that you wish for it to go. You are also a wild spirit. Harness the strength of the pack. So, back to this. But Sagittarius, you can't do everything by yourself. You need to gather your coven. This means that for a lot of you Sagittarius, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, Spirit is saying, your angels are saying, would manifest faster for you if you did this in numbers. If you gathered a few people together, if you got together with a few people who are also magical beings and worked on doing these rituals with these people, then they would manifest faster for you. If you're not into magic per se, there's other ways of harnessing the power of your coven. This could be your family or your friends, pulling on the support of your friends and your family to manifest things in your life into reality, okay? But never letting go of your wild spirit. Harness the strength of the pack. Loyalty runs deeper than blood. Inner beast, house in the darkness. Wicked harvest, glow from within. Darkness hides secrets, reaping both joy and challenges. Light up any issues. So, I think, Sag, I think you also need to be a little bit more open about what you need with people, because maybe you've kind of kept it to yourself, like thinking like, I don't want people to know this. I don't want people to know like what I'm doing or what I'm planning or what's going on. I feel like because you've experienced maybe a lot of betrayal, because I'm feeling like this knife in my side as I'm connecting with your energy, Sag. Whether you're sun, moon, or rising Sag. So you've been like avoiding telling people, letting people in on what you got going on, because you don't want to betray your own confidence, and you don't want the evil eye to come in, and you don't want people to damage your manifestations. Okay? So you need to start telling people more of what you need people to know. So that you can have their support. Because even though, yes, there's going to be people out there that might try to damage your manifestations, but Spirit is saying you have to have as much faith in the people who will support you as you are afraid of the people who will not support you. There's this fear of like, I don't want these people to know what I've got going on because I don't want them to have the chance to ruin it, okay? But every powerful witch needs her coven or his coven. So you need to allow yourself to open up to your coven. Guarded legacy. Love leads by example. Care with compassion. Invest in care for your resources. Guided leader, foresight. I feel like you are meant to be a leader to a lot of people, Sag. But in order to be a leader, you have to be a leader with compassion. You can't be impatient. Because, you know, in voodoo, a mambo is like the mom to the collective. A wagan is like the father to the collective. It's very similar to like the nun and the priest in the church, in the Catholic Church, where like the Catholic priest is called like father, and you have like mother superior in the nun side, right? Because they're like the mom and the dad. In voodoo, same thing. The wagan and the mambo are like the mom and the dad of the community that they serve. Okay, so for you, Sagittarius, I feel like you're meant to be the head of a coven or a family. This could be just a family that is your own little coven, or a friend group that is your little coven. But you have to remember that in order to be the leader, you have to lead with compassion. And I know we Sagittariuses sometimes can be a little bit impatient because we have a tendency to like know what we can see what's happening, we can see what's coming, and when people don't listen to us, we're like, I told you. And when they come to us after we've warned them and they do it anyway, right? They come to us and they're like, well, you know, you told me this would happen, but I didn't listen and I did it this way. And I'm like, what did I tell you? I told you so. Like, we Sagittarius are famous for the, I told you so. What do you think was going to happen? But we have to dial that back. Because it's very difficult for someone who needs help. They know that you can help them, Sagittarius, but it's difficult for them to admit that they messed up to you because they don't want to disappoint you. But if they're afraid to tell you how they've disappointed, you know, if they're afraid to tell you or confide in you because they're like, oh, they're going to tell me I told you so, then you are not able to do your job as the leader, as the mambo, as the wagan, as the, you know, father, mother superior energy. Compassion has to be there. I'm also getting that Sagittarius, you do tend to be very overly generous with your resources because you do like to mother or father a lot of people, even if they're not your kids. So you need to dial it back with being too overgiving and allow yourself to receive some, and also to take care of your resources a little bit better. So maybe your spending needs to be a little bit, you need to take care of it a little bit better, or just the things that you have, take care of it better so that it has longer longevity, okay? Cleanse your heart. There are some memories that you need to release as well. Cleanse your heart for new love. Flow with financial changes. Clear your debts. Release, reflect, and move. I feel like some of you, Sag, you're going to be moving really soon into a home that you really have wanted for a really long time. But there are some things that Spirit is recommending that you let go of. If it's not a home, that you're moving into a new relationship very soon. And Spirit is asking you to let go of memories from past relationships that didn't work out the way you wanted them to. Because bringing that energy along with you is going to end up damaging a lot of the work that you've done to manifest this either new relationship or new home. Okay? embrace love's quiet power. I feel like the home that you're getting, if it is a home, Sagittarius, might have like a little bit of a rustic kitchen in it, or like a French country kitchen, or, because I see it here. See? As like a French country kitchen or like a rustic kitchen. A house that has a lot of charm. You do need protection from the evil eye, because your entire reading, I keep wanting to scratch my nose. And that to me is like evil eye is hitting you in the nose, okay? So you do need to clean. You do need to cleanse yourself, and you do need to wear stones that protect from the evil eye, like moonstone, labradorite. I also have a candle that is called Evil Eye Shield on my website, hpmaymagicshop.com. That is a spelled candle that protects you for up to 3 months from evil eye. So I would recommend looking into that. Because like the whole time I've been doing your reading, I've been like wanting to touch my nose. And I'm like, what is, and then Spirit was like, remember, that's because evil eye is hitting you in the nose, okay? So you need something reflective. You need to wear something reflective, like moonstone or labradorite. Real selenite. Just be careful, because real selenite sometimes can get damaged by water. Not really though. What else? Black moonstone is really good for evil eye protection as well. The evil eye bracelets. See, like I can't stop. You're gonna have serene success. For you, Sagittarius, I'm seeing this success that it's like you finally get to have peace. You'll get everything you need. You'll get everything you want. And you'll have the peace as well with it. Because whoever is listening to this message has done a lot of suffering in the past with different people and different situations. And it was like to purge all this karma, to purge all this negativity from your life. And now you're getting this peace. You're getting what you want. You're getting what you need. This is what's in your highest good. If it's in your highest good, it will be yours. If it's not in your highest good, Spirit has something better. Okay? Just clear your debts though. Clear your debts. Clear your debts to people. Clear your debts, like if you owe too much money on your credit cards, like focus on clearing your debts so that you can have the freedom of the flow of finances. Final thoughts for you, Sagittarius. Walk your spiritual path to find the calm that comes from your higher self. So connect with your higher self more often. Do some tea ceremonies for yourself as well. Pisces also got this message. Create space for quiet moments each day to reconnect with yourself. Time to reflect. Gentle awakening. When your mind is clear and at peace, creativity blossoms effortlessly. Inspired thoughts. So I do feel like you may need to get off the internet and not consume so much of other people's thoughts. I'm going to share something with y'all. Be very careful what you are watching on the internet. The reason why I say that is because as a hypnotist, someone who studies hypnotism and the subconscious mind and the third eye, and as a shaman, I can tell you, I can guarantee to you that what you watch, your third eye and your subconscious mind are absorbing, even if you are not aware that it is on the screen. Okay? Because there are flashes of subliminal messages that are put in between videos and in between pictures out on the internet, which your subconscious mind can detect, but your conscious mind is not quick enough to detect. So those images are subconsciously, and I said that at 5454, those images are subconsciously affecting you, okay, and programming your subconscious mind. So Sagittarius, you are being told specifically, clear your mind. I have some clearing spiritual waters. I have some clearing oils. I have some clearing bath salts. I have some clearing soap. I have clearing incense. I have clearing mists, all magically made on hpvmagicshop.com. If you don't have anything that you know how to clear yourself with, those magical items can help you. Okay? Clear your mind so that you can channel your creativity more easily. Guiding light. Allow the light to uncover hidden truths and provide direction in your life. Fine. Ooh, okay. So the guiding light, this card is actually, look at that window. In this new house you're going to get, there's going to be a very important window in that house. And if it's not a window, in this new situation, this new job, or this new relationship, there is going to be a window of opportunity that is going to enlighten something for you. So pay attention. And I feel like your angels are, trust your angels is what I keep hearing, Sagittarius. You need to trust your angels. Trust your angels. I've been getting that message a lot this week about trusting your angels, trusting the universe, trusting that what is for you is meant for you. Of course, there's always magical things that we can do to direct energy in a certain direction. Again, you are the weaver of spells. You may also need to start using more magical rituals for yourself, Sagittarius, because you might use a lot of magical rituals maybe to help other people, or you used to use a lot of magical rituals to help yourself and then you kind of fell off on it. So Spirit is saying you may want to use more of those magical rituals for yourself. Anyway, find closure, celebrate achievements, acknowledge your growth, and release any baggages, fulfilled intentions. You know what message I received 2 days ago? I found out, I kid you not, after 34 something years of being in spiritual community and talking to the angels, I found out that every year, at the end of the year, the angels give you a report card. And that report card comes in the form of an angel number. I'm gonna leave that with you. Because I kept seeing yesterday, they said, today's the day you get your report card, and I kept seeing the same number yesterday. The same 5-digit number over and over and over and over again. And it's like a report card of how did you do this year? How did you do this year? With your spiritual lessons. Because from my knowledge of reincarnation and on the work that I do with past life regressions and all those kinds of things, the angels and the spirit guides are not there to judge you. Okay? They're not there to judge you at all. They're there to tell you how well you are doing in your lifetime, how well you are doing with your lessons. So at the end of the year, Archangel Michael was like, here's your report card. And I was like, what? And he's like, I've given you one of these every single year. You just never notice. And he was like, I was like, you've been like giving me a report card this entire time and you never told me it was a report card of how I did this year? So the angel number, it's like a 5-digit number. If you're very connected with your angels, they'll give you a 5-digit number or a 3-digit number of how you did this year, what you might want to focus on in the new year. So look out for that. And he told me it's supposed to be given to you by your guardian angel. So your guardian angel is supposed to be kind of filling you in on what's going on. And it has to do with how well you're doing in this incarnation. It's not about judging you or making you feel bad or saying you were a bad person. No, none of that. It's just to let you know how you're doing, like a progress report. And it's interesting. Oof. I talked too much, Sag. All right, Sag. This is your message for January 2025. I probably put way too much on your plate, but that's okay. Blame your angels. They're the ones who told me to tell you all this stuff. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. And all of my handcrafted magical botanical products are on hpmayemagicshop.com. All right. All right, I need to take a quick second break. Am I able to pause this live? I think I am. Is this pause? No. I think there is a way to pause this. No. Give me 1 second. I thought there was a way to pause this. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right? I'll be right back. To go spray my aura. Okay, with my clearing mist. Do you need elevator music during your breaks? It goes on your permanent record, your Akashic record. Your Akashic. But they said, don't worry. So I want to make sure I thank the last person who submitted. Thank you, LaShonda, for your donation. They said, but don't worry, it's not a bad thing. It's just a progress report. All right, I'm back. All right, let's go ahead and see. We did Sag already. Spirit. You know, Earth is the biggest school. All right. I find that our grades are more about our hearts and how we act from our hearts rather than how well we repeat whatever the teacher is saying. All right, angels of the collective, who would you like to receive their next message, please? Taurus. Taurus, it's your turn. Are you excited? What is Taurus? What is January 2025 bringing for Taurus? The bombshell. I just heard your angels say, Taurus, January 2025 is going to be very focused on your looks. Now, that doesn't surprise me because Taurus is ruled by Venus, which has to do with love and beauty and material goods and luxury. But I feel like it's going to be not so much focused on, oh, okay. Somebody's like, some of you Tauruses are going to be focused on your peach. Okay. Some Tauruses are going to be, it's going to be more focused to me about not necessarily looking the way that other people want you to look, Taurus, but really stepping into your true divine aesthetic, okay? I feel like January 2025 is going to be a lot more about you stepping into your true divine aesthetic, how you really want to express yourself. Tú me estás dando cocotazo. Yep, me too. All right. Okay, Taurus. Excuse me. All right, let's see. What is home? Halloween haunts. What haunts you? What is coming into your home and your heart in January 2025? Okay. I feel like some of you are going to be a little bit of a bookworm. I like it. What do you need to look deeper into in January 2025? All right, let's take a look. Okay, if anybody wants to do my timestamps, you'll be entered for a chance to win a reading. Accurate timestamps. Okay. All right, Taurus. Divine Sphere, Straw Guardian, Fairy Realms. Okay, I'm getting very much like Wicked vibes from this spread for you. Like the Wicked from the Wicked Witch of the West spreads, but Wicked Witch of the Wicked movie that obviously it's everywhere right now. Okay, so everybody should know about it. Not sponsored. So, Divine Sphere, glimpse the unknown with clarity. Reflections reveal hidden truths. Wait to unfold. Destiny whispers. If that didn't make sense to you, it basically means you need to look deeper and reflect on your past in order to gain clarity in whatever is going on right now. You may also want to do more meditation or maybe divination to gain more clarity as to what is happening in your life at this moment. Taurus. Straw Guardian. Stand tall against what haunts you. Protect what you have sown. Remain true. Appearances deceive. Ooh. Taurus. What are you getting yourself into right now? Or what is somebody trying to get you into right now? Let me see. Okay. I feel, Taurus, that like Sagittarius, you're having an evil eye problem. This time it's my eye that's itching. I'm getting that you're having an evil eye problem. There is somebody in your life that really covets what you have, Taurus. And your spirit guides are saying you need to put protection around your home. You may want to consider doing some protection candle spells or some physical protection. I have protection powder on my website. If you don't have things that you don't know how to protect your home, there's protection powder on hpmagicsshop.com that all you have to do is simply cleanse your space with some incense and then put protection powder in your windowsills and doorways to protect your home from negative energy. However, I'm also seeing that you may want to put some sort of, so scarecrows are known for scaring away pests from your harvest, okay? So the message I'm getting from your angels here, Taurus, is that you may need to put some sort of like gargoyle or protective doll or some sort of protective talisman outside of your house to protect your space. Okay? You may need to put some sort of protection talisman, some sort of magical doll, a scarecrow maybe even, or some sort of enchanted gargoyle outside your house to protect your space from negative energy. I do see you thriving in things that you never expected to thrive in. So if you're starting a new job or you're changing careers, Taurus, I do see you thriving in a space that you weren't sure you were going to thrive in. This could be like starting a podcast or starting a book. Writing a book or teaching something or simply starting a new career path. And I see you thriving in that area. Thriving in unexpected places, transforming begins in the dark, hidden worlds, magic in small things. So pay attention to the magic in the small moments. Because magic doesn't always come in with like this huge fanfare. Sometimes it's like subtle magic that helps you the most, okay? And subtle magic that brings the most miracles into our life. What is coming into your heart and your home? A beautiful view for you, Taurus. So if you are thinking about moving, I do see a new beautiful view for you. Secret admirer, somebody may be showing you their love. Secret admirer, seeing the heart's truth. Desires shape success, finding hidden gems. Blossoming dreams and goals coming true. That's beautiful. Glimmering omen. Signs of affection all over. Collect little treasures. Every coin counts. Unexpected finds. Details. Look closely. I feel like you might also be getting some unexpected money that you might want to save up. Don't just spend it or get rid of it. Manage it properly. Okay? Let's see here. Churn your emotions, stir up passion, a dash of spontaneity, enlivens love, blend work with creativity, balance, and your rewards shall come. Wise tomes, learning from the past, wealth of knowledge would be beneficial right now, and becoming a success story. Study, education, and history. So you may want to also study finances a little bit deeper, Taurus, to assist your path. Okay. As opposed to Sagittarius, where Spirit was like, tell people what you need right now, Taurus, I'm feeling like there's very few people that you want to tell what you are considering doing at the moment. I feel like there are some things that you just need to research, get together what you want to get together before you put it out, and just keep it quiet for right now and not tell anybody except like a very select few people, until you're fully ready to move forward with this new thing that you're doing. And what is hidden that you are not aware of for January 2025? Safe shelter. Believe in your ability to remain secure no matter the circumstances. Secret refuge. Reconnect with your core and be ready to emerge with renewed clarity. Find closure. Celebrate achievements. Acknowledge your growth and release any baggage. When your mind is clear and blossoming mind. When your mind is clear and at peace, creativity blossoms effortlessly. So I feel like, Taurus, for January 2025, you're really being pushed to just release all fears and know that you are safe and protected. set up your physical protection around your home, Taurus. But after that, believe in your ability to stay secure, but not just physically secure, not just physically safe, but also your ability to stay financially secure, your ability to stay emotionally secure, your ability to tap into your inner strength. I feel like you are going to see the fulfillment of some of your desires very clearly in January 2025. But I just heard your angels say, but this is only the beginning. So plan accordingly, learn as much as you can, apply what you're learning, because sometimes as a Taurus, a lot of the Taurus that I know tend to learn, and then like not always apply. So apply what you already know, apply what you know, and continue learning some more. All right, Taurus, so is there anything else that Taurus needs to know right now? For January 2025. You will overcome all your obstacles and challenges. Just meet them with determination and strong resistance. Know what to resist as well. Know what to embrace and know what to resist is what I just heard. Learn to collaborate with others in order to bring success. And I do feel a huge sense of relief coming your way, like angels coming to your aid in January 2025. So you might have been feeling like hopeless, like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? How is the situation gonna work out? How am I gonna pay my rent? How am I gonna start this business? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? And I do see rescue coming your way from your angels. There is a rescue coming your way. I do see you leaning more into collaboration and creativity for 2025. Okay? All right. You got this, Taurus. Thank you, Cardina. You got this. Things are gonna start working out even better for you. And I said that at 7722. So whoever what I just said resonated with, that is your report card. 7722. You can look up what that means and go with what resonates, okay? All right, Taurus. That is the message that I have for you today. You will overcome your challenges. Just keep meeting them with determination. Thank you, Karina, for your donation. All right, Spirit. Okay, this is really creepy. I need to share this with y'all. No, I don't need to share that with you. It's not necessary. This card, you saw what I was telling you about? Never mind. So doesn't remember what I'm talking about. All right, let's go ahead. Huh?
I just can't see it.
Yeah. Spirit guides, guardian angels. Ooh, I'm hearing Papagede coming in. Hello, Papagede. What message, angels, spirit guides of the collective do you have? Who do you want to receive those mixed messages? Scorpio. I was just talking about Scorpio.
Figures.
Scorpio, it's your turn. I was just talking to Sam about how in the Saturn message, JS came up. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I don't want to say his name on here. But he's a very famous makeup artist. And I somehow, like, when was it? During the August message or July message for 2025, JS came up. And this is a very famous makeup artist. He just came up in the reading. And today, by accident, I saw one of the pictures that he posted, and it looked like this. And I was like, that is so weird. Because that's exactly the card that I saw. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. All right, See how the universe just comes up all around. There you go. If you know, you know. Back to focus. Let's see here. But you love the lives because then you get the in-between. When I pre-record these messages, you don't get the in-between commentary. All right, angels of the collective of Scorpio, what messages do you have for Scorpio today? The powerhouse. You are stepping into your power this year, especially in January of 2025. If you don't by January of 2025, I feel like you will by August of 2025. But January is going to start that process for you, Scorpio. Okay. There's major transformations, like you finally stepping into your power. You know, I met a real life vampire. I mean, I believe that, but I did. I was living in St. Augustine, Florida, and I went to this crystal shop, and it was later at night, and this real life vampire came up to me. And we had a really, really interesting conversation. And I didn't realize until I walked away from him that he was a vampire. And my spirit guides were like, you were just talking to a vampire. But like everything about him screamed vampire. And I feel, you know, there are light and dark vampires, by the way. They're just like other humans. Like they're just like humans. Except, you know, they're undead. And I know, I get into weird things, y'all. If you're new to me, I don't know what to tell you, but it is what it is. He was a good vampire. I felt like a good vibe off of him. But Scorpio, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I'm getting that same vibe from your reading right now. It's like you have this very mystical, powerful aura that you need to allow other people to experience. This very charming, enchanting, mystical, powerful aura. Like vampires don't all have to just be energy vampires and like they suck the life out of everything. No. There's a lot of good things that vampires bring into the lives of the people who they are part of if they're a good vampire. Okay? So I'm just gonna leave you with that. Because you get what I'm saying. I think you get what I'm saying. If you're a Scorpio and you get what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. There's this allure about you. This mystery that needs to be shared with others. Okay, let's see here. Electric soul, power of reinvention. So I also felt like you needed to reinvent yourself into who you really are. Okay? It's funny because this reminded me of Frankenstein. How like the Frankenstein monster actually never got a name because Frankenstein, who was the doctor who created Frankenstein, he believed that anything that you give a name to is like a child, and it's like how you claim, like anything you give a name to is like you're claiming that thing, right? So Frankenstein's monster never got a name. We just call him Frankenstein because that's what the movie was called, but he never got a name because the Dr. Frankenstein was so ashamed of his creation that he didn't name his creation. So why am I telling you this? I feel like you are afraid of your own power. You are afraid or maybe ashamed of what people are going to think about your own power, of your ability to create this mesh of different things and somehow come out with this alive being. Okay, now Frankenstein's monster, we call him Frankenstein's monster, but Frankenstein's creation was created from like chopped up pieces of like dozens of different corpses. So I'm gonna say corpses. So Frankenstein's creation was created from dozens of different corpses. I don't know why I keep saying courses. Maybe there are some courses or some learning that you took, and it's like you're like, how am I going to put this together and create something that isn't monstrous, that isn't something that I'm going to be ashamed of, that I can share with other people without people judging me. And I feel like you need to stop worrying about people judging you, Scorpio. I feel like you need to embrace your weird in a good way. Like, I feel like you just need to embrace your weird. Unlike Dr. Frankenstein, you need to embrace your monster, your creation, okay? And reinvent yourself. Power of reinvention, all parts create something new, rise above your past. If you haven't read Dr. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, I highly recommend it. Being misunderstood. Yeah, so you're kind of afraid of being misunderstood a little bit. Painted trickster, laugh through the fear. Games lead to unsettling truths. Joy comes in disguise. But your power as a Scorpio, a lot of people don't get this, but the power of Scorpio comes from the chaos. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, we want to create harmony as Scorpios, but the power of Scorpio comes from the chaos. The power of Scorpio comes from the craziness sometimes. You know what? Even though I don't think the Joker is a Scorpio, but I feel like the Joker from Batman, like in his craziness is his highest power. Or like Harley Quinn, in her craziness is her power. In her like complete shedding of what are people gonna think, what are people gonna want from me, and in a way, I'm just talking about the character as I see her, is where her power lies, is in the chaos. It's in the chaos, it's in the darkness, it's in the deep pain that your power really lies. It's in your ability to laugh in the face of chaos. It's in your ability to turn chaos, pain, darkness into something beautiful, right? Like when you look at the Scorpio aesthetic, you're talking about like skulls and roses, black roses, and like the emo culture. In my opinion, that's like the Scorpio aesthetic. I mean, the Scorpio, you have kind of like two aesthetics. You have like the vintage, dainty aesthetic, and then you have to me, you have, as Scorpios, you have like the vintage, dainty aesthetic, and then you have the opposite, which is like the emo, dark, chaos aesthetic. And there is something beautiful in that. It's extremely beautiful. It's kind of like how Frankenstein's monster ended up, you know, getting a Mrs. Frankenstein monster to keep him company. It's like you're gonna find your soulmate. You know, but only will you find your soulmate by awakening into your full self. Rising again. 8-8. Whew. Awaken from the slumber of routine. Mindless repetition is a trap. Act on instinct. Recover from loss. So everything you have lost will be replaced with abundance. But it's going to be like you coming back from the dead. There is some toxicity though. So Spirit is saying like, yes, embrace the chaos, but be aware of how far you go with the chaos, that it doesn't become toxic. Okay? Handle carefully. Temptation carries risk. Choose your remedies wisely. Warnings. Heal what harms you. Be careful with alcohol right now, Scorpio. You might want to be, some of you might want to be sedating yourselves. And Spirit is saying be careful with doing that. because you might be turning to some toxic substances to try to like maybe suppress the chaos a little bit. Spirit is like, choose wisely. Choose your remedies wisely. Okay? Rising abundance. What did I tell you? Everything that was taken will be abundantly replaced. It's like that is stuck. Everything that was taken. The process of love is alchemy. On your way up the ladder, making progress. Warmth, action, and steps forward will welcome your rising abundance. Glimmering omens. Signs of affection are all over. Collect little treasures. Every coin counts. Unexpected finds. Pay attention to the details. Look closely. Revealing light. Shine the light on hidden feelings. Illuminate financial blind spots. Overlooked areas. Allow yourself to shine. Embrace romance and glow. Glow. Glow up, Scorpio. Glow up. What is hidden in January 2025 that you might not be aware of? Vivid splendor. Trust your ability to shine and make a positive impact by being true to yourself. Bold confidence. What have I been talking about this entire time about you? These cards were upside down until now. Like, there's the peacock. There's you peacocking, okay? Peacocking away, okay? You definitely need to embrace your uniqueness and express yourself. Be true to yourself. Boldly express yourself, Scorpio. Resilient beauty. Life is more than just surviving. It's finding ways to thrive in adversity. Slowly unfolding. So all these messages, I'm just repeating the same thing to you so that Spirit is like, I need you to know, I need you to know, I need you to know. This reminds me very much of Oshun energy because the peacock in my practice is associated with Oshun. My cat's being a very bad girl today. The peacock in my practice is associated with Oshun. Don't you do it. Yes, you are. Yes, you were. You were just doing it. You were just doing it. Yeah, they could say it. Anyway, back to this. So the peacock in my practice is associated with Oshun. And it's all about that beauty and splendor. Even though the peacocks that are this beautiful are usually males. Okay. Radiant burst. Celebrate success and find beauty in both grand and subtle experiences of life. Gentle flow. Consider being flexible and wisely yielding rather than resisting change. So it's time to make some graceful moves forward. All right? All right, Scorpio. I think that's your message. I think the message was loud and clear. January 2025 is going to be very much centered around you being confidently yourself, okay, and being seen and embracing everything about yourself, embracing your power. What is the last message for Scorpio? Angels of the Collective, the Magician, and the Queen of Air. So, Scorpio, I feel like I'm hearing the word flamboyance is important right now. Being flamboyantly honest with yourself and with others and how you express yourself will help your manifestations move forward. But it's very important for you to be organized, but don't be afraid of embracing the material aspects of life as well. Come on. All right. All right, Scorpio, that is your message. We have a lot of zodiac messages to go. I might just do half of the zodiac tonight. All right, tell me in the comments. Do you mind if we do the whole zodiac, or do you mind if we just do half the zodiac tonight and do the other half tomorrow? Because I'm only four of the way through. Okay. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. All of my magical handcrafted products are on hpmagicshop.com. Okay, let's see. Angels of the Collective, who would you like to give the message to next? Leo, it's your turn. I just heard, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. All right, Leo, it's your birthday, apparently. Spirit saying, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. All right, so let's take a look. Leo, the lover. I wonder why they're singing it's your birthday. Maybe by your birthday, something big that you've been wanting is gonna come true. Let's see. Party like it's your birthday. We don't care if it's not your birthday. I guess you gotta get out more, Leo. Get out more. All right, let's see, Spirit. What message do you have for Leo tonight? Go in there, please. Please take that. Yeah. All right. All right, let's see. My cat must make every noise when I'm doing stuff. Okay, Leo, spirits, angels of Leo, what message do you have for Leo for their heart and home? Ooh, interesting. And what does Leo need to deep dive into? Some of you might have carpal tunnel. I'm feeling like carpal tunnel vibes in my hands. You've been doing things that got you carpal tunnel. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. Ooh, this is pretty. I'm hearing, Leo, right now is a time for you to stay out of chaos, as opposed to how Scorpio was told to like get a little bit more into their chaos. Leo, Spirit is telling you, you need to stay out of chaos right now. Okay, stay out of chaos. Storm Haven, shelter from chaos. Flashes of truth. Luck strikes when not expected. Shocking news coming your way. Surges of inspiration. So now is the time for you to be like safely tucked in your home, letting things, maybe you've been partying too much. Some of you may be partying too much. Some of you might not be partying enough. So maybe if you're in a party, maybe you need to do it at your house. Okay, that's what I just heard. If you're gonna party, Leo, maybe you should just bring the party to your house. If you're gonna party, instead of going out in January, because you need to stay out of chaos as much as possible. Have faith. Choose your path with conviction. Faith guides you through trials, protection, sacrifice, and salvation. I love this card. I love this for you. I love this for you, Leo. I think that it would be really good for you to actually carry like a blessed cross or a blessed rosary beads. Thriving in unexpected places, transforming begins in the dark, hidden worlds, magic in small things. So pay attention to the magic in the small things in life. You will be succeeding in some things that you did not consider that you were going to be successful in. Rise again, awaken from the slumber of routine. I feel like you need to take a little bit of a break. I mean, the sun is out, the sun is down, it's sleeping right now, it's winter. So this is the time for you to have a bit of a hermit mode and maybe just recharge from the holiday festivities, Leo, and give yourself a little recharge. If you're gonna have a party, have it at home. I feel for you, Leo, also that you need to visit your loved ones maybe at the grave. If you have some loved ones in the cemetery or the graveyard, you may want to visit them there. You may want to wear some sort of rosary beads for protection, or some sort of, I feel like rosary beads for some reason are really important. In voodoo, we do use rosaries sometimes as a protective symbol, because in voodoo the cross represents the balance between the four elements. It also represents spirit coming down to the physical plane. So that's actually what the cross represents. So give yourself, in January 2025, give yourself some time to replenish your energy, so that then you can come out triumphant when it's time to come out in the spring. Okay? See here. Revealing light, shine the light on hidden feelings. So in your heart, in your home, in the realm of relationship and your home life, you need to be expressing your feelings. Illuminate the financial blind spots and overlooked areas of your life. Guard your legacy. Love by example. Care with compassion. Invest in care for your resources. So we talked about this earlier. Take care of what you have. Take care of it enough that it will last you, and make sure that you are properly managing your resources, not just financial resources, but also your energetic resources. Okay? You may want to wear the rosary around your neck. Like, bless the rosary, make sure that the rosary is blessed, and maybe with some protection oil or some protection water, and bless it and wear it around your neck, Leo. Ancestral feasts, tradition. See, I told you. I told you that I felt like your dearly departed, or your ancestors or loved ones that had passed on, wanted you to visit with them. Ancestral feasts, tradition anchors love, success via collaboration. Wealth is meant to be shared. So I feel like your wealth is going to come from your ancestral connection, connecting with your ancestors, and maybe your ancestral practices as well. Okay. And what is Leo? What does Leo need to look deeper into? Let's start with this card, because I feel like I need to start with this card. Secret refuge. Reconnect with your core and be ready to emerge with renewed clarity. Create a protective space. See, I feel, Leo, like you need to be creating an altar. If you don't know how to create an altar, I have a little bit of an ancestor altar video here on my YouTube channel that you can find on how to create an ancestor altar. I also have a paid webinar on highpriestessmay.com that gives you access to learning much deeper how to connect and how to venerate your ancestors, no matter what your practice is. But I also feel like you need to set a protective, sacred space also for your own magical rituals, or for your meditation space. So this could be a meditation space, a magical ritual space that is going to be a protected space for you. It would be really beneficial for you to do so, Leo. Delicate guide. Growth often happens in the shadows before it is fully released and realized in the light. Seek your source. You need to seek the source of your light, Leo. What lights you up? What makes you excited? That is the direction you should be moving in. You okay? Take this water right there.
Excuse me, sorry.
It's okay. So, Leo, whatever is really exciting for you is what you should be following. Okay? That's the path you need to follow. You need to stop worrying about like what's gonna make me more money, what's gonna be, what's gonna make me look more successful, what's gonna make me look more legitimate, what's gonna make me, doesn't matter. Spirit is saying, Leo, you need to figure out what the source of your happiness is, the source of your light is, and that is what will bring, and follow that, and that is what will bring you success. Okay? Success is not determined by how much money you have in your bank account, but how happy you are doing what you are doing. Okay? Self-awareness. Accept yourself as you are and embrace your true self. Imperfections and all honest reflection. I just heard Spirit say, be kinder to yourself also. Embrace yourself. You don't have to change so much. I got this message the other day, and I feel like it was for you, Leo, where, society is always telling us, like, well, if you want to be loved, then you have to be like this, you have to be like that, you have to do this, you have to do that. And I'm just like, is it love then? Is it really love if I have to change who I am to be loved? Is it really love if I have to change who I am to be loved? Because if you have to change who you are to be loved, then in reality, who is being loved is this false sense of who you are rather than who you truly are. Does that make sense? So if you're not hurting anybody, if you're not hurting yourself, then there's no need to try to be something else other than you, than fully who you are. So embrace that. And last but not least, find closure in the areas in your life that are in January of 2025. You know what's interesting is that we keep getting this message of closure almost for every single sign. And the thing is that the year doesn't really end for our lunar cycle until like February. So the beginning of February. So January is really the last month of our lunar cycle, because the moon cycle is actually 13 months long, even though we have a 12 zodiac sign for the solar cycle that we follow, like the 12-month solar cycle that we follow. But in reality, there is 13 months if you follow the lunar cycle. And Spirit is saying to me that it's very important for you to find closure in January of 2025, because your real beginning of your year is not going to happen until February of 2025. So it's time to close some doors, end some chapters, tie some knots, dot some I's and cross some T's in January of 2025, and really put some things to rest. Maybe ending a job, ending a relationship, and really putting it to rest. And saying, you know what, I am putting this path aside and I am choosing this other path that will be more fulfilling for me. So that is what January 2025 is going to bring for you. It's going to bring that need to close out cycles. And as you close out old cycles, Leo, don't forget to give yourself some, to celebrate your achievements, to embrace the spiritual growth and release baggage that no longer serves you. Okay? Don't forget to do so. All right, so let me see. Angels of Leo, what is the last message for Leo tonight? Remember, you are creative, you are loving, you are playful, you are warm, you are flirtatious, you are bedazzling, you are meant to be extroverted. Don't let anybody suppress who you are, Leo. You know, there's somebody here specifically that needs to hear this. There's somebody here specifically who may be in a relationship where you are being very suppressed by your partner, and maybe not intentionally, but maybe your partner is trying to like dictate how you dress or what you wear, or who you hang out with, or like what career you follow. And Spirit is saying you need to be true to yourself and stand up for yourself and say, this is who I am and this is who I'm going to be. And if you don't like it, there's the door. If you can't trust me because of what I'm wearing or because of who I'm hanging out with or whatever, then the issues are much deeper than me. Because no matter how much you try to appease this person, Leo, it is their lack of confidence that is actually the problem. It is their lack of self-confidence. It has nothing to do with you. And you will kill yourself trying, God forbid, you will drive yourself crazy trying to appease this person because this person has low self-esteem. And it has nothing to do with you. It is their own internal issues that they need to resolve. So make sure that you are staying true to yourself, that you are standing up for yourself, and that you are not allowing yourself to remember you are represented by a lion, one of the most powerful beings on this planet. So why would a lion allow, I don't know, I'm gonna be nice, I'm finding it. I'm finding it. I wanted to use a cockroach as an example, but let's say I don't know, whatever animal you want to pick, okay? Why would a Leo let a fish tell it what to do, basically? Why would a Leo let a fish tell it what to do? I don't know, that's just what I thought of, fish, okay? Nothing against fish, but Leo, don't let yourself be controlled. Okay, let's go with ferret. Okay, so like, why would why would a lion let a ferret tell it how to run its life? Okay, so it's just pay attention to that. Make sure you're staying true to yourself. Make sure that you're not letting this person's insecurities run your life, because if you do, you may be looking at a situation where you stay with someone who is not the right person for you if they cannot work through their own issues and allow you to express yourself freely. All right, everyone. So I have decided I wanted to do all the zodiacs, but the messages were much longer than I expected tonight. So I'm going to cut here so that I can give you the best messages possible for the rest of the zodiac tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going to be doing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Cancer, and Capricorn. I'm not sure if it's going to be in that order because we're going to still ask Spirit what order they want us to follow, but that will be for tomorrow's message for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Cancer, and Capricorn. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. Today we did Leo, Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Okay. So tomorrow we will be definitely doing some beautiful things. Oh, this card just fell out for you, Leo. Crimson Kiss. Savor the passion of the night. Allure hides in every glance. Feed your desires. Feed your desires, Leo. Feed your desires, okay? As long as you're not hurting anybody, you're good. Hurting anybody or hurting yourself, you're good. All right, so thank you so much for everyone who joined me. Thank you for everyone who submitted a donation. I hugely appreciate you. If you'd like to book a reading with me, the only way to do so is on highpriestessmay.com. If you would like to shop my collection, my High Priestess May Magical Collection, you can do so on hpmayMagicShop.com. Many blessings. You're welcome. Bye-bye.